Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. Does everybody have their tacos? I know I do. Happy Taco Tuesday. Hello, hello. Who do we have? Who do we have? Let's see. We have Deb Dow. Hello to you. Crystal, Nancy, and Fran. Hello to the mods. Hello, Lamar. Welcome in. Catherine. We have Kitty Lane. Hello to you. Hello, everybody. Hey, Laura. Twisting Stitches is in the house. Chris W. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Trish and Linda. Hello to you guys. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are all doing well. I have my coffee. I have my tacos. I am good to go. Super excited about today. Our usual Tuesday of all things taco, right? Hello, Frantrella. Welcome in. And Nicole, hello to you. Leslie and Colette, hello to you. And anyone I may have missed, I know everyone's peppering in, so I'm just going to give it a moment or two. What's the number? Oh my goodness, guys, look, 80K. 80K. Yay for us, right? So good. Super excited about all the growth that we've been experiencing. Hello to the Heat Therapist. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I have my glasses on today. I'm giving my contact eyes a break. I've been working so much that I forget to take them out and I sleep in them and then my eyes get irritated. If you were on Jaxie's live last night, I was itching my eyes and my eyes got really red because I've been sleeping in my contacts and you're not supposed to do that. So I decided to take them out and let my eyes breathe for a little bit. So yeah. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. Hello, Leona and Sheila and anybody I may have missed. I'm just going to pepper in hellos if that's okay with all of you guys. I love saying hi to everybody. Linda Clark, hello to you. Thank you so much for the kind words on the glasses. Christina D, hello to you. Thank you for the purple hearts. Hello, Robin from South Africa. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and say hello to us. Hello, Nurse Angie. Welcome in. And Overly, hello to you. Okay, so listen, we have some things, right? I guess I will start off the live by letting you guys know that I have a tutorial releasing right after this live. I am putting out my PDQ hat, and I spoke about it, and we're rolling it out right after the live. It's 20-something minutes long. It's my go-to hat for donation hats. It's my go-to hat for, like, you know, just a quick make for a loved one or for a family member. So I'm going to share that with you guys. Quick, fast, fun, and easy. I'm going to show the hat to you guys right now. Here it is. I'm going to undo it to just show you. So this is Loops and Threads ombre and clay. It's like a clay ombre. And the skein comes in as 214 yards, but I only needed 190 yards. So it's not a yarn eater at all. Super fast, super easy. For those of you guys who are interested in making donation hats, not blankets, hats, or for friends or for whatever. So anyway, quick rundown of this. It's 25 rounds from top to bottom. It's 12.5 inches by 9.5 inches, and it fits heads between 20 and 23.5 inches. So it's my go-to hat. I make these all the time, and I finally decided to record a tutorial for you guys. So again, this will be releasing right after our live today. I would greatly appreciate some support if you guys could go watch that afterwards. I would really appreciate it. But here is what I had left of the skein. So the skein had 214 yards. This is what I had left. So yeah, it's not a yarn eater at all. Now, let me try it on for you. Oh, okay, hold on. I have to fold it up first, and then I put it on. So, there's mine. My glasses are making it pucker out a little bit, but that's okay. So yeah, this is my PDQ hat. Pretty darn quick hat, right? And so yeah, once you see this video and you see how I lay out my rounds, you're gonna be like, this is so easy. Like I can make 100 of these. So yeah, there you go. Super easy. Again, it's clay. Love that. You know, I actually like the way I look with glasses and a hat. So nice. So a lot of you guys have reached out to me and asked for hat tutorials. Like, you know, not just beanies, but like hats. So yeah, I'm going to pepper them in. I have several. So stay tuned. I'm going to have different kinds of hats and things that fold up, things that, you know, you'll see. So stay tuned. Again, tutorial will be rolling out right after this live, okay? It's called the PDQ hat for both left and right-handed crocheters. Did I have to color control it? No, I just let the yarn do its thing. See, I just let it do whatever it was supposed to do. You can change colors any round you want. You can stick with the same color, all up to you. 4-weight yarn, 6mm hook. And if you decide to use a different weight of yarn, you can use any weight of yarn. You don't have to use a 4-weight. You can use any weight of yarn, but the measurement is what's important. So from the time you start here to the time you get finished, you're going to want 12.5 inches. So you can fold it up and it actually be a hat and not a beanie. So 12.5 inches. And then mine measures with 60 inches in the round, 9.5 inches, and it stretches. So if your head is a little larger than normal, that's okay because it stretches. So it's fine. I am one of those people. I have a big head. And the fact that I'm wearing glasses doesn't really help, you know? So anyway, there's that. I also want to show you guys something very quickly. So in total, I have 3 things to show you. All right, so this is number 2. I finally figured out what to make with this cake. I originally wanted to do this. I changed my mind. No, I already made that, so why make another one? I decided to veer off and do something similar, but not exactly. So the hat could be a slouchy beanie. Yes, if you repeat the repeat. You'll see when you watch the tutorial, there's a repeat. If you follow the repeat, you can keep going to make a slouchy if you want. But I decided to make a scarf / shawl, but using the offset V-stitch. So this is what I have so far. It's the offset V-stitch, and I'm peppering this in as a little plug. Tomorrow morning, the tutorial for this particular stitch for like a blanket in the round will be coming out. It's already done. I just have to turn it on. You guys will get that tomorrow morning. I'm literally using that stitch to make this shawl. So instead of windows, we're doing V-stitches. So it'll be super nice. All right. The third thing that I wanted to show you guys, wow, not even 10 minutes in, we're just hitting all the things. Actually, let me just continue to say hello to everybody first. Hello, Margaret. Welcome in. Hello, Michelle. Hello to you. Thank you so much for popping in here. Let's see here. Thank you for being here. Lisa and Rochelle, hello to you. Hello to all the members. Hello to the mods. Thank you all for being here. Okay. So I placed an order with Furls. If you guys don't know this, I love all the things, but I love Furls hooks. You guys know this. Furls Odyssey, Furls Streamline, all the things. Well, the day that the purple hooks came out, I went over there to place an order, but then my dear friend Michelle reached out and said, hey, don't do that. So because I was going to order the purple hooks, and so I decided to just look around and see what else was there. So I placed an order for 3 hooks, and I want to show those to you guys. So I'm very excited about it. This is my little Furls box. So let me go ahead and pull these hooks out. I have 3 here. I think 2 of them were the clearance ones. You know, deals and steals. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So before I jump into this, I do want to show you guys the hooks that my dear friend Michelle got me. Once more, because I've been using these hooks and I have to tell you, so good. Michelle, thank you so much for being so thoughtful and sending me these beautiful hooks. She sent me a J hook and a K hook. And what I like about it is it's that brushed metal and it's very smooth and it's just fun to work with. So thank you, Michelle. So let's jump into this. I have these 3 hooks here and they're not really labeled on the outside, so I don't know which one is which. This is the lightest one, so let's see what this is. Oh, so I ordered a Pride hook and it's letter K. If you don't know this, J and K are my favorite sizes. Big stitches, big hands, big hooks, big all the things. So I have finally a Rainbow Pride hook. I think I have one in glitter from last year or 2 years ago, but I finally have one of these. So I'm very excited about that in letter K, which is perfect. All right, so let's put that away and let's go into the next one. Here we go. Oh, look at this. It's a letter K. I don't remember what this even is. Here it is. This is the hook. It's a letter K hook. And my apologies, forgive my ignorance. I don't remember the name of this, but it's a hook. And I think it was on clearance. I got this for like 13 bucks or 12 bucks. I can't remember, guys. But, yep, letter K. Gorgeous, love it. It's all the things. So, yeah. Let me put it back in the box. After the live is over, I'm going to go look and I'm going to know it and say to myself, Juan, why didn't you remember that? Oh, anyway. And last but certainly not least, I got this one right here. So this is the 5.5 letter I. So I, J, and K, to me, is my own complete set. Like, those are the 3 hooks. Like, if I had to choose 3 sizes to work with these hooks, I, J, and K. And so, yeah, I got the I hooks. So I have 3. The 3 main ones. I feel like if I got the other sizes, they would just sit here and collect dust. So if I'm going to use these hooks, those 3 sizes are the sizes I'm going to use. And if you don't know this already, guys, 99% of the people in this room right now knows that purple is my favorite color. When these purple hooks came out, I was on it. 100%. So letter K is a 6.5 millimeter US letter K. I mean, yeah, K is a 6.5, J is a 6, and I is a 5.5. So, yeah, very, very nice. So, thanks to Michelle, she helped me gather those 3 sizes. It was very thoughtful of her, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm getting these clearance hooks. Let me at least get one, because I'm not sure if they're all sold out at this point, but there were some out of stocks when I went for my eye hook. So, yeah, those are the 3 things that I wanted to show you before we get into Taco Tuesday. So I'm going to ask the same question that I ask every week. Has anybody done a challenge? Has anybody done at least one taco challenge? Do we have, let's see, I'm going to read the things. So Trish did 1. Anybody else? Kim did 1. Susan and Lisa both said yes. Heather said no. No biggie, no problem. 3.85. Lisa, I love how you do the decimals. 3.85. Like, how do you even divide that? It's so good. I love it. So Beth has 3. Angela has 3. Kathy has 1. Serena did 1. We have some no's. Let's see. Deb Dow did a triple dip. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Woo! Oh, wait. Did I already say it? Deb Dow, did you already post it? I think you did. Trisha did 2. Catherine did 1. Yvette did 1. Nice, nice. Hello, Britt. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. No, not a zilch, but you did the back panel. Good for you, Deb. Way to go. Okay, okay. And I know, listen, we're in the middle of a make along right now, so I know there's a lot of people who are not really engaged with this because, multitasking can be a bit much. But I just want to send a huge thank you for those of you guys who at least tried one. So, Trisha said she should finish the third tonight. I love this. So, so good. Pamela W says no, too many whips. Listen, spirit animal. I know exactly how that feels. Shay said 0.00 here, but I have some in my mind. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I did some dipping. I did some dipping too, guys. So let's recap the challenges from last week. I mentioned them in the podcast, but in the spirit of Taco Tuesday and all things taco, let's discuss what the challenges were for last week. All right. And by the way, while we are in make along session, if you can't get to them, no harm, no foul. Again, these Taco Tuesday challenges are for those of us who have all the whips but need a break from all those other things. A quick make, something fast, something that you can get in and out of and say, I actually finished something this week and not be stuck in the middle of all these projects. That's kind of like the point of it. Anyway, let's read this. All right. So, hi, Sunshine Susie. Welcome in. And Tammy T and Peggy B. Did you do the stitch wheel? So, the stitch wheel is behind me. And the stitch challenge is one of the challenges. So, let's get into this. The first challenge is the Scrappy Cakes challenge. Create and make only using scrap cakes and leftover yarns. The make must be larger than your hand. And I know, like, a lot of mine say your make has to be larger than your hand. Well, that's just because, a lot of people are like, well, you didn't say how big to make it or how small to make it. So however big your hand is, that's kind of the benchmark. So Scrappy Cakes Challenge is the one. The next one, It's So Nice We Run It Twice. Create and make running 2 yarns together. Any color, any weight, but your make has to be larger than your hands. So that's challenge number 2. Challenge number 3, favorite color challenge. Create and make using your favorite color. Other colors are allowed, but your favorite color must stand out above the rest. And your make obviously must be larger than your hand. Okay? And then last but certainly not least, we have create a scarf using the stitch wheel. We spun for 5. Stabilizing stitches are allowed, but you can only use 2 of the 5. Okay? So, before I tell you how many I made, how many do you guys think I made? Let's put that out there, because I have yet to show anyone anything that I've created for Taco Tuesday. Anybody have any ideas on how many I made? So Kim says 4. Andrew says 3. Hello to you, Andrew. Charlene says 3. Okay. Sanida says all. Okay. 1 triple dipped. Penny S. I love your way of thinking. Tammy T says all of them. Deb Dow says all of them. Carolyn T says 3. Kathy says 3.5. Fontrella says 2. Okay. I love this. Because a lot of you guys, well, all of you guys came back with something other than a goose egg, which is perfect because I did finish. I did finish a project or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. All right. So I will tell you that with my projects, I double dipped. So let's see. The one I did not do was the stitch wheel. I didn't do this one. I wasn't into it. I don't know if you guys were into it. I wasn't into it. It was part of the challenge. I said, nah, if I get to it, I get to it, but I'm not in the mood for this because we had other ones that really piqued my interest. So let's see. The Scrappy Cakes challenge, I did. Favorite color challenge, I did. It's So Nice We Run It Twice, I did. So for those of you guys who said 3, winner, winner, chicken dinner, I love that for you guys. I did 3, but I dipped. So in total, I did 2 projects, but I completed 3 challenges. So there's that. I completed 3 challenges. Hi, Art Taylor. Welcome in. You did not do the stitch wheel either. I mean, time is of the essence. We're in the middle of a make-along. So, like, did I have time to play with the stitches? No. But for those who had time, you could have. you know? Anyway, so I completed 3 of the challenges. I have 2 makes here. And so without further ado, I'm going to jump into this and show you my first make. Here's the first one. I ran 2 together. So It's So Nice Week, did it twice. Favorite color. And I used a scrappy cake. I had a scrap cake of all the purples. And I ran it with a solid purple. So there's that. Super, super nice. My little double crochet beanie. And it matches my shirt, you know. So yeah, I love this for us, for me and for you and for us. I was going to put single crochets across the bottom, but I said it's long enough. I don't want to have to fuss with it to like get it out of my face. So I stopped right there, you know. Thank you so much. The pretty purple beanie. Love it. If you like it, I love it, guys. So make number 1. Done. Down the hatch. The second one I have to tell you guys I'm very proud of. So for the second one here, I did the scrappy cakes. And I did It's So Nice We Run It twice. It does have my favorite color in it, but it doesn't run the vast majority of it. All right, so who's ready to see my make? I'm excited to show you this. Hold on, I need a sip of my coffee. Sky, I'm ready for beanie weather too. Beanies, hats, you name it, I'm ready for it. All right, here it is. This is my make. This is going to Camp Boggy Creek. I made a boggy blanket, a scrappy lappy boggy blanket. That's what I call these when I run my scrappy blankets. Scrappy lappy boggy blanket. Okay, scrappy lappy boggy blanket. And this took 2 cakes run side by side. So in total, 4 cakes of the ones that I made the other day. Remember I did that 3-hour live stream and I made all those cakes? Well, 4 of those cakes are these. So here it is. Hold on, my slipper fell off. Okay. Here it is. This is my blanket. And the pattern is twins crossing. I just took my twins crossing pattern and did a boggy 40 inches by 40 inches. And then for the final round, I did the moss stitch, single crochet, chain 1 single crochet, all the way down and around. So there you have it. This was my make for Boggy Creek. So I love it. It's just a lot to look at, and I know the kids are gonna love it. They're just gonna be like, "Ah, look at the blanket with all the colors. I love it. It's so good." So yes, twins crossing. I have that tutorial. If you're not aware, left and right-handed crocheters, if you want to know how to make this pattern, it's very easy. You're gonna love it. It's all the things. All right. So those were my 2 makes. I really like this. I don't know if I can wear this the whole live because it is August, but I kind of like how I look in it with this, you know what I mean? Who am I kidding? Take this off. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to take these 4 tickets and put them in our used jar. At the end of our season, we have repeats week. So we ran 9 weeks where we drew for cards, and then week number 10 was repeats week. So we are now on week 3. So the first 2 weeks are in this jar right here. Okay. And the next one has all of the leftover challenges right here. Okay. So I'm going to put this back here. And I'm going to grab my notepad. And I like to do like little tweaks. I like to change things up a little bit. So what I'm going to do this time to keep it interesting and fun, all right, I'm going to place a challenge in the jar right now that's not in here. And I'm also going to randomly select one from you guys. All right, so I'm going to grab 2 cards and I'm going to put a challenge out there right now. I thought about it before the live stream. And I'm not sure if it's still in there, but this is to reinforce it, to make sure that like it's really in there, okay? So the challenge I'm putting in here is to crochet a granny square using your non-dominant hand. I really want to do that challenge. So I'm putting this in the jar for one of the options for a challenge. It's just a granny square, right? So yeah. So I'm going to write this: crochet a granny square with the non-dominant hand. Must be at least 3 rounds. Must be at least 3 rounds. Any color, any size. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. It's going to go right in the jar. I hope we get this. Okay, so how this is going to work is I'm going to need you guys to give me some ideas on challenges that you guys would like to see in the jar. I'm going to write them down on this paper, and I'm going to randomly select someone. I'm not going to put your names, so there's no way for me to know who did what, but I'm going to write down your ideas. I'm going to take a look at your ideas, and I'm going to pick one to put in the jar. Okay? So here we go. Sound off. Tell me the things. Boggy blanket, football team colors. Okay. Crochet blindfold. Okay. Oh, a PDQ wand hat. Yes, PDQ wand hat. The new tutorial. Yep. A fantasy theme. Okay. Small market bag in black. Okay. Thank you. Kitty Lane. Small market bag. A dress for a baby doll. So it's a baby doll dress. Okay. Scrappy straight square patchwork type blanket. Okay. Scrappy blanket. All right. Okay. Got Angel. Back to school related item. BTS item. BTS item. Okay. Keychain. And there's no idea that's, you know, good or bad, or they're all good ideas, guys. Pumpkin faces. Okay. A wallet with a zipper. Okay. Zipper. Pot holders. A scrappy hat. I love that idea. They're so much fun to make. A fidget item. Okay. A Halloween make. Okay. And that's actually perfect too, right? Because Halloween's right around the corner. A bag to store bags in. A bags bag, right? Bags bag. A sleep mask. Okay. Got it. And let's see. Just making sure I didn't miss any. An Ami for a friend. Okay, an Ami for a friend. A table runner for fall. That's a good one. A fall table runner. A remote holder. Okay. A trick or treat bag. Okay. Trick or treat bag. Perfect. Let's see. Sports team beanie scarf set. Sports team beanie scarf set. Okay. Hook case. Perfect. All right, so I think we have quite a few great options here. Okay. Perfect. Good. Okay. So I am going to, what am I going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24 here. I'm going to number them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just numbering them very quickly. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. So there's 24 here. I numbered them. All right. So none of you guys know any of the things. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call on one of my moderators, and I'm going to need them to pick a number between 1 and 24. And that number that they choose is going to be the choice. So before I call on a mod to pick a number, I do want to show you that they are all numbered. They're all numbered. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to pick Fran. Fran, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 24. And the number that you pick is going to be the people's choice. So I'm going to look in the comments to see what number you choose. This is going to be for Fran. I'm looking for your comment. So I'm going to wait very patiently. Fran, pick a number between 1 and 24. And if you guys see Fran's comment, let me know. Fran picked 22. So number 22 is the Fall Table Runner. So that is the People's Choice Fall Table Runner. And I'm going to put that here as one of the challenges. Fall Table Runner. Thank you so much, Fran. Fall Table Runner is one of the choices. Thank you guys so much. I actually like doing it that way. It's very interactive, right? So good. I'll call out somebody to pick a number, and then, yeah, we'll do the things. This is going to happen again because I like how that happens. I like how this happens like that. For us, for you, and for me, and all the things. All right, so. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, I'm still going to pick 4, right? 18 months, the 18-month mark, guys. Oh my goodness, it happened. I think that happened yesterday, right? I love it. So good. All right, so People's Choice is going to be a thing for the rest of the season. Fall Table Runner. I'm still going to do my 4. You don't have to do all of them. You can pick one if you want. You don't have to do any. All right, so to my OGs, thank you so much for being with me for 18 months. I know there's a bunch of you guys that are about to flip over. But for those of you who are 18 months right now, as of the 25th, thank you so much. And to everyone else too, you know. All right. 18 hit yesterday. So good. All right. So I'm going to pick 4, guys. I'm excited. Ah! Okay. Way cool, right? All right, guys. 4 challenges. We have the veto. I'm going to do the veto still, right? I would like to know how you guys feel about removing one of the challenges altogether. If we get it, can I remove it? And if you guys say no, that's fine. But I still want to put it out there. Can I eliminate the stitch wheel for this week? I just want to eliminate the stitch wheel just because I need a week without it. Not that I don't like it, but can we have a break from the stitch wheel this week? So if it pops up, I'm taking a break from it. I'm going to remove it. All right. Okay. No shade to the stitch wheel, right? But I'd like to take a break from it. There's lots of other fun things in here, right? Thank you so much, Shay. Seriously, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. All right. All right. So here we go. I'm going to pick the 4. Ready? On your marks, get set, go. And by the way, I'm not going to open them now. I'm going to put them right here on top of my Hirschner's catalog. Yes. Which, by the way, the new one is out, guys. If you didn't get it, make sure you get it. It's so good. All the things are in there. All right. So here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. There's the first one. It's going to go right here. Hello, Samantha. Welcome in. I'm going to go ahead and pick number 2. And thank all of you guys. Thank you guys who are saying hello to Samantha for me. I have all the eyes right now, but I'm still having trouble adapting. All right, so here we go. That's number 2. And is this stuck together? Yes. It looked like it was stuck together. I'm going to go ahead and swish, swish. There's number 3. I'm going to pick number 4. Here we go. Number 4. You should make it automatic where you can take a break from one each week. Give yourself one host veto. Okay. So forthwith and forevermore, my host veto for this week is the stitch wheel. Yay for me, for us, and all the things. Thank you, Colette. So there's the 4. So okay, so in light of what Colette brought up about the host veto, I'm vetoing the stitch wheel, right? But I also feel like we should have the viewer's veto, right? So if I open these cards and the vast majority of you guys veto one of those, I'll have to draw up another one. I think that'll be fun too. So we have a host veto and a viewer's veto. I'm writing down the rules now. Host veto, and then a viewer veto. Viewer's veto. Okay. And it's got to be the majority. We can't have 50-50. If most of you guys are saying the one thing, then I'm vetoing it. But if it's wishy-washy 50-50, it's not going to count. We need the majority ruling on it, okay? Do you have to place an order to get a Hirschner's catalog? You go to their website and request it. Yep. Okay, so here it goes. You guys ready to see the challenges? All right, here we go. Here's the first one. I love this one. Guys, this is so good. Make a boggy blanket. Any color, must follow size requirements. If you're not donating the Boggy Creek, make a donation blanket or make a blanket for the house. But make a boggy blanket for those of you guys who are making them. Yay! I love this one. Okay. A+ for us for Boggy Creek. All right. So that's a good one. The next one I have here. Mesh challenge. It's a mesh challenge. Create a mesh wrap or shawl or scarf. Don't forget the chain in between the stitches. So we have a mesh challenge. Okay, I'm gonna set that right there. Let's move on to the next one. This is so good. I love it. Love it. Okay, you ready for this? Collision course. Create a make using 2 colors that should not be used together. The make must be larger than your hand. Collision course make. This is so good. Collision course. There's tons of colors that we know should not be together, right? Let's be honest. There's colors that we look at and we're like, why did you put those 2 together? That's insane. We don't do those 2 colors like that. For me, pink and pink, they don't belong together. They don't even belong on the hook. I'm kidding. Pink and pink. No. So maybe I'll dig up some musty pinks from the corner in the back of the closet somewhere. Hopefully I have some, and I'll make a quick make bigger than my hand. I kid. Okay, so we have another card here, and this is the element challenge for Earth. It says create a make using colors that represent Earth. Must be larger than your hand. For example, colorways representing Earth could be browns, blues, greens, etc. So Earth. Now, we have viewer's veto. You guys get a veto. So out of the 4 challenges, anyone wanting to veto any of these 4? Remember, majority rules. If there's a veto on any of these, okay, Trish says veto the mesh. Anyone else? It's got to be majority. If we don't see no veto, are you guys good with these? Are we vetoing the mesh? If you want to veto the mesh, I need to see mesh. No veto. I see a lot of no vetoes. Just bought Earth Colorway from Hirschner's. Love that. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of people putting mesh in the comments, guys. So I'm guessing... all right. Sorry, guys. We're vetoing the mesh. All right. Here we go. Here you go. Here it is. And I got to tell you, whatever this is, let's see. You guys used your veto. Okay, so I don't know how this happened. It says make a boggy blanket or a donation blanket using your 2 favorite stitches. So it's a boggy, but like only your favorite stitches. I think it's too close to the original one, so I'm going to shelf this. Save that for next time. Hold on. Unless you guys are good with that. I mean, I'm good with it, but I want you guys to be good with it. I'm going to redraw because we have a boggy blanket challenge. We don't need 2 boggy challenges. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pick another one. I'm going to redraw. Here you go. Let's see what it says. This is a mod challenge. So a few weeks ago when we did the premiere for season 2, I asked the moderators what they would like us to make. And I'm going to put it out there. So we have a wand hat. One of my moderators suggested a wand hat in your birthstone color. Another moderator suggested a wind spinner. Another one suggested a walker or wheelchair pouch. Another one suggested a beret. And the other one suggested a pet bed. So, out of these, I am actually going to make the pick. All right? And so what I am putting out there as the challenge, out of what I see here, it's going to be a wand hat in your birthstone color. So this was the mod challenge. And so I'm going with Fran's because she helped us choose the people's choice. So, and you know, what goes around comes around. So I'm picking Fran's challenge. Make a wand hat in your birthstone color. All right. So that's going to be the challenge. My birthstone is a ruby, I believe, which is red, which isn't going to be a problem. It's fine. So let me go ahead and show you guys all of the challenges. Again, you guys can do as many or as little as you want, but I will post all of this in the post tab on my channel, as well as my Facebook group, Juan the Yarn Addict and Friends. Okay. So people's choice was a fall table runner. Okay. Fall table runner. Make it however you want. Fall table runner. All right. Challenge number 1 was the mod challenge. We are doing a wand hat in your birthstone color. I'm just releasing one tonight, guys. So maybe you guys might want to make this one, right? Just saying. The PDQ hat, it's a quick make. So in your birthstone color. The next one is the collision course challenge. Create a make using 2 colors that should not be together, aka 2 shades of pink. I'm so going to use this all week long. I'm going to talk about this. It's so good. So two colors that shouldn't be together. The make must be larger than your hand. Okay. The next one is make a boggy blanket, any color, but must follow the size requirements. Very excited about that. And last but certainly not least, we have the element challenge of earth. Create a make using colors that represent earth. Your make must be larger than your hand. Some examples are browns, blues, greens, etc. Okay, love that. So what are some of the other colors that shouldn't be together? Like, honestly, like I kid with the pink, but there are colors that should not, they don't look right together. Anybody have any ideas? Like, give us some ideas for those of you guys who know like which colors shouldn't be together. Let's see. I'm looking to see. Pink and red, I agree. Oof. Pink and orange, yeah, right. Burgundy and purple, okay. You see how pink keeps coming up? I love this. Lavender and lime green. I actually like those two colors together. Red and yellow. Let's see. I don't like pink and gray. They have a colorway called Easter basket with pink, gray, and white. It looks horrific. Let's see. Red and blue, because they do have a weird effect, right? It makes your eyes just do twipsy twirls. Blue and green, okay. Mauve and light blue, right? It's too, brown and gray. Okay, Luann says brown and gray. Samantha Stewart says pink and black. Okay. Let's see. You have a pink camouflage yarn. Wow. That's a choice, right? Every color goes together if you're brave enough, right? You do need bravery with some of these colors for sure. Trisha, I agree with you 100%. Pink and red, just, it's not the things. But listen, I don't mean to like drag the color pink, but you guys know. It's just not my favorite color. Orange and red. Hi, Joyce. Thank you so much. Pink and fur. Yes. Well, yeah, pink and any color, really. Okay. So here are some examples. This is why I asked everybody out there, in case you're wondering, like, if you're not sure about colors, like which colors should you like put together for this challenge? You're looking at it. Green and black, red and yellow, black and navy, because it's very dark and you can't really see the colors. Orange and lavender. That's a choice. Oof. I want to say like mauve and orange sherbet, like that light orange colorway, like a peach and mauve. Ugh. Or mint green and light sage. No. It's just, yeah. Moss and orange. Yep. We're on the same wavelength there. Hi, Paula. Welcome in. Hi, Bear. Welcome in. So, tons of ideas, guys, for you guys to, work up for this challenge. And a lot of these are just basic colors that we have in stash. And you don't even have to start a new skein. Use your leftover yarns. I don't know about you, but I have, little sacks of leftover cakes and things. I'm going to be using that for my challenge. The one that I'm most excited about, believe it or not, at the last minute, 13th hour, is this wand hat in my birthstone colorway. Since I'm ruby red, I can make a PDQ hat in red. And bam, it's done. And then for the earth one, the element for earth, I can make a PDQ hat in earth colors, and I don't have to keep them. I can make them for donations. So it's perfect. Yeah, just do PDQ hats. And I mean, whether you donate them or keep them for the house, you're always going to need a hat, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere like we are, because it's like so cold in the wintertime up here. Any hat. It could be any wand hat. It's got to be a wand hat. So you go to my tutorial page. I have tons. Well, I always say tons, but I have a handful of beanie tutorials and things. So I have a collision course beanie. I have different kinds of beanies and things. Mustard and ketchup. Oof. Can you imagine? Mustard yellow and like that red. Oof. The Painted Desert is earth tones, and that's a really good choice, Christine. That's a really great idea there. Let's see. Ruby Red to Margaret. That's super, super nice. So the ideas are pouring. We're all coming up with these ideas. So I think it's a really great choice. You know? Let's see. PDQ hat tutorial. Yes. After this live, you guys will be getting the tutorial for left and right-handed crocheters. It will literally pop right up, I promise. It's ready to roll. I'm very excited about it. It's 25 rounds. It's 25 rounds. Nothing complicated. It's a straightforward run. And there's timestamps in the show notes and all the things. So, yes, Wildflower is an excellent colorway for Earth. It is. It is. Beautiful colors. You don't even put mustard or ketchup together on food? I used to when I was a kid, and now it's like, no. Okay. So, yes, and the weather's changing soon, and we're making hats and things. I'm excited about the fall table runner. I've never made one before, so I'm going to just put my mind to a hook and see what happens. I hope I can do it justice. I'm going to use fall colors. So, I'm going to use that variegated yarn right here. Look, I think. You see it right here? Red Heart Super Saver colorway name is Fall. You can't go wrong with fall colorways if the colorway name is fall, you know? Anybody have any questions? Oh, Mob's Place has been a member for 7 months. Thank you so much for your support to the channel. How long for the right-handed tutorials? So they're both less than 30 minutes. They're like 20-something minutes long a piece. So whichever one you fall into, they're both the same time. Let's see. Fall Table Run and Earth Challenge work together as a double dip. Yep. Very, very good. Okay. So I think we're good. We have everything that we need. I got to tell you, I absolutely love doing Taco Tuesday. So long as you guys have interest in it, I'm going to continue doing it. And at some point, we will wind down with Taco Tuesday. Maybe we're going to run season 2 till the end, and then we'll flip over to Let's Chat Stitches on Tuesdays. It's what I used to do back in the day before Taco Tuesday. So we may flip back over to that. But as long as you guys are interested in doing these Taco Tuesday challenges, it's going to be a thing. So very excited about that. All right. We do have a plan. I have a cardigan question. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for the question. What hook size for the double cross blanket? So with single yarn, it's a J. When you run 2 yarns together, I use an L. So a 6mm and an 8. I don't see the cardigan question. So just email me at wandayarnaddict@gmail.com and I'll answer your question. Okay. There's just too many in the chat right now for me to be able to find it. You still want to do the flip-in beanie? That's a quick make. Does that mean we have 2 weeks to complete Taco? So no. I'm gonna run business as usual until the end of the season, and then at the end of season 2, I may put Taco Tuesday on the back burner and bring up Let's Chat Stitches every week. We may do that. Just having 2 different things is too much to juggle. So for me, I think one or the other at one time is good. Okay. You love Taco Tuesdays, and thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Again, if you guys are here for Taco Tuesday, you like it, I'm going to keep running with it. As long as the engagement is here, we're going to continue doing it. Once I see it starting to plateau off, then I'm probably going to wind back and change up. So, all right. It was about where to start the measure, the collar or the shoulders. So I did have a visual, but it comes out blurry. So what you're wanting to do is up here. You're wanting to measure up here. I know this tapers down, but it's called the big boxy cardi. So we're making it like a box. So you're measuring up here to the bottom of your shirt. Okay. Thank you so much, Samantha. I appreciate your kind words. Let's see. Thank you so much, Margaret. I appreciate your kind words. Zabby, you lost your Crow Jet, but you'll get it back. I promise you'll get it back too. Before you know it, you'll have all the things on the hook again. So, all right. Yes, thank you so much in advance for your thummies, guys. Let the algorithm know that you guys appreciate watching this, and you guys want to continue watching that. We all monitor that. So yeah, if you could, I'd really appreciate a thumbie. Okay, so either way, Juan, just love it so much and want you to know how great Taco Tuesday. Yes, I love Taco Tuesday. Like, we have the shirt, we have the taco, we do the things. I love it. So, all right. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. As always, I love Taco Tuesday, and I'm super excited to get into these challenges, guys. I'll post all the details on my post tab and in my Facebook group, so you guys will know what the challenges are. And be sure to post in my post tab once you're done the makes. Let's see what you're making. All your finished objects, whatever the case may be, post in my post tab so we can see, okay? Thank you so much, Deborah W., for joining the fellows. I really do appreciate that. All right. So that is all from me for now, guys. And until the next time, I will catch you guys on the next one. All right? Bye. See yous.